Hey guys, it's Headley here. Welcome to another episode. Today, I want to take a quick moment and talk about your hobbies. For lots of us, myself included, we took what once was our hobby and we've now made it our job. Between being a musician, a videographer, a photographer, lots of those things, this thing that we used to love has now become the work that we do as well. Sometimes that means that we don't love doing this thing on the regular anymore. You may not spend as much time playing your guitar as you used to because now you're doing it all of the time for work. You may not be out shooting photography as much as you used to because now it's your job. So it takes on a different light because now it's the work you do. It's not just something that you've loved doing. As we're working here in the church and as we are pouring out our lives into doing ministry, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. Self-care is something that's really important. Actually, my dad is a pastoral psychologist as well and has spent several years writing books and helping pastors, missionaries, know how to take care of themselves because you want to be in the ministry a long time. You want to be healthy and taking care of yourself in such a way that you can spend your best days and spend lots of days doing exactly what Jesus has called you to do. So you want to make sure to take care of yourself. Some of that is health stuff, and I've started myself with a trainer because it's time to lose some weight. It's time to get healthy physically, so I can keep doing what I need to do in the ministry, as well as being able to take care of my kids, be my son's soccer coach, all those different things, run around with my kids. I want to be able to do all of this for a really long time, so I'm trying to get more healthy. Also, it means taking care of ourselves mentally, spiritually, all those things. So we spend our time in the Word and we are spending time with Jesus and we're building that relationship so that us pouring out is not coming from a place of dryness, that our cups are being filled to overflowing spiritually. But what I'm talking about today is a mental thing. It's keeping yourself in the game, keeping yourself fluid. And sometimes we just need something to do that is outside of the realm of our work so that we can have someplace to go, someplace to spend some time. It may be a great spot that you actually encounter Jesus as you're doing these things. But I think having a hobby is really important. Now, maybe even though you do play music for a living or you take photos for a living, whatever it might be, maybe that is still a great hobby for you and you love being out shooting all of the time and that's something that you still love. That's fantastic if that is the truth. I would love for that to be the truth, but sometimes I just don't want to pick up the camera. Sometimes I don't want to play my guitar because I know I've got to practice for Sunday anyway, so why would I want to do something else right now? I need a separation from the thing that has become work now. So I've taken up a couple hobbies myself, and I'm going to share with you what those are. One of them, relatively standard, what people would expect type of stuff, nothing too extravagant. One of them shows you guys all of my nerddom. And yeah, so one of the first things I've picked up is I've started doing some woodworking. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and all that, and I've started to pick up some of that. I got to build the barn door that's in my master bathroom, and I built that myself, got the wood, finished it, put it all together, hung it up, and actually really enjoyed it. It's one of the first projects I got to do that way, and it turned out really well, and I've actually really enjoyed it. So it sparked some other ideas. Right now, I'm working on building new cabinet doors for my kitchen, which needs some work. We're not gonna redo all of the boxes, but I'm building some cabinet doors and in the process of working on those and getting some nice doors made for our kitchen. And I'm enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying working with wood, trying some different things, learning to do some stuff, and I'll get better as we go along. I'm getting to get some tools and stuff to be able to do these jobs, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's become one of those things where I can just focus in on something. I can take some time out of my day, some time out of my week, and I can focus in on doing something that is not my work, that just lets me release some energy and get some creativity out in a different way, which is really great. And I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking to do other projects along the line as well. Actually, in my studio space here, hopefully very soon I'm gonna be building some shelves for my office in here that'll go floor to ceiling that I've already designed out, and I think will look really cool in this space. And then I'll probably be putting little knickknacks and other things on them. I'm wanting to start building a vinyl collection, so I want to get a record player and start building up my vinyl. I've got some, but I want to do more. And I think the shelf that I've got planned will look really good, will cost me less than going and buying this from a box store somewhere anyway. And I think I'll just really enjoy getting to build this when I get to that project. I'm looking forward to doing that one. The other thing that I've taken up recently, and I may lose a lot of clout points here, I like anime. I've always liked anime. I've always liked cartoon style stuff. And so I started building Gundams. Just little models and stuff. And they'll come in. I've got a little kit that has clippers and files and stuff like that. I haven't bought any of the ones yet that need painting or any of that type of a detail, but I've been buying these kits and they come and you break them out and you put these together. So I've done some little ones. I've got some bigger ones on the way. And honestly, it's been a great way to just turn off my brain. I'm constantly running on different things, constantly got all kinds of things to keep track of, whether it be church stuff, home stuff, all these different things going on. This has been a really good way to just turn off for a minute. Most of them have been pretty small ones, so it'll take me a couple hours to do them. And it's just a good brain turn off for the day. And then when I'm done with it, I can go right back to my work and back to the other things I have to do and just turn off for a minute. And then I've created something. It's nerdy, it's dorky, I know, but I have a finished product, and that's probably what'll start going on these shelves quite a bit, is these different Gundams I'm making. But I'm just enjoying having a way to shut off. And it's not staring at a TV all day, and it's not just sitting and playing video games. Those things can be great too, as a way to shut off. But I think this has become a more engaging thing for me to do, because I'm actually like working with these little pieces that have to go together and spending real focused time on it. So it shuts off a lot of the distractions, and I have to focus on doing this. And it's really been helpful to my life recently. So I've been doing a lot of those recently, and really it has allowed me to be more productive. If I take a little bit of time and separate out and shut off the brain for a minute, when I get back into the stuff I need to do, I can be more directed and more focused on the things I'm needing to accomplish. So those are my two. Doing a little bit of woodworking. I bet a lot of you have dabbled in some woodworking stuff as well. Probably a lot fewer of you are building Gundams or model kits and things like that, but maybe I sparked some interest. Probably not. If it did, or if you're with me already and don't think I'm an absolute dork, please comment below so I feel a little bit better about myself. The point of all of this was not to share with you my nerdiness, but to say invest in taking care of yourself. Find something that you can do that you may love. It may be something that you've never thought about doing before, but it's something that all of a sudden gives you that next step that you need. You're now feeling refreshed because you've taken time, you've done something that you enjoy, and now you're refreshed to step back into the work you have to do for the week and get going with all the stuff that we have to do. Find some things that you want to do. And I think it'll be really important to helping you feel better about yourself, feel more confident in what you're doing, and be able to step back in with a new fervor to getting your work done and stepping forward in the ministry and keeping to move forward. So that's all I've got for you today. Like I said, take care of yourself. We'll talk about other things and self-care as we move along. It's something that I've recently been thinking a lot about as well. How do we take care of ourselves and focus so that we can be better and grow and get closer to Jesus in everything that we've got going on? How do we take care of ourselves and make sure that we're in this for the long haul? So we'll see you next time. Hope you have a fantastic week. Do all the things that YouTubers tell you to do if you'd like to, and we'll see you next time.